into some drip irrigation techniques. Let's start off with the source of your water. If you have sprinklers, you're in good shape because you can just simply unscrew these and then cap off the rest of them with a white PVC cap like this. And then for the start of your drip irrigation, you can use a technique something like this. We have a 90-degree angle threaded going into this coupler here, and I actually spray painted it this brown or gray just so it's not a white piece of PVC standing there. It actually looks more better, almost looks like the colors of these rocks. Then it goes to this nipple here and it starts the PVC line. Another trick I also do with these is add a filter to it. It's not required. This is supposed to be a RV water filter, and my main reason is just it's full of activated carbon, and it will help reduce the chlorine in the water. And I got this on not Amazon, Walmart. And then I just screwed on these couplers here, and then you just insert it in the line and then just make sure it goes in the flow direction. So if you have a sprinklers, you're in good shape. You can start that way. If not, you can also, if you have valves, you can add another valve to your system. It's a little more trickier, and then remember, you can only add as many valves as your water controller can handle. So that's another technique. Another one is to use your spigot. So if you have a spigot like this, you can add a timer to this and then start your drip irrigation that way as well. So a lot of different techniques. Just going to show you how easy it is to add an emitter. And this is my favorite one, these 1/8 inch emitters. They just have a slit right here where the water comes out of, and they're less likely to get calcium buildup or blockage from sand. So let's get it right into it. You're probably wondering why I have a coffee mug here. Just have it with hot water or warm water, and the trick is just to set that in there for a few minutes, and then it helps soften the plastic. It makes it easier to make the connections. Then I just add the connector for the 1/8 inch to this end right here. And I always like to encourage everyone to use a brown drip irrigation line. It looks so much better with the mulch instead of a black piece of pipe. So the next part is to connect this emitter to the main drip irrigation line. So we're just going to make a hole. I believe they call this a bone. Not sure why, but probably because of the bone color. And I'm just going to make a hole there. So just pretty easy with that. Insert the connector right there. And then on this end, I'm going to make the side with the slit on it. So it's cool, interesting that the non-slit side, you can add that to turn it off. And then you put the slit side there when you want it to emit water. And then we're just going to put that right in here, like so. So there we go. We got that drip emitter working well. Pretty easy task for that one. Alright. And you can also put your hanging baskets on a drip irrigation. Let me just show you how I did that. So actually the drip line goes all the way down to here where it connects to the main drip line. Then I used a white kind of like a spaghetti hose one, kind of matches the color of the siding. Then I used these little clips here just to hold it in place. You can do even better by using white clips. And then come up to there, add a little T, come across, and then into the hanging basket. And then in the basket, I just put an emitter that's adjustable with the twisting top right here. Yep. And that's actually strawberries and milkweed. It's a good way to keep them away from the snails. Another way to add drip to your hanging baskets is to use the main line. You can see that brown line there, and then add that emitter just like we did, but using the main line. And the pros with this one is that you're going to have a lot more volume, and you can add a lot more hanging baskets that way. Opposed to the other one, you're going to have unlimited pressure with how many baskets you could have if you only use the small tubing.